Hello, and welcome to The Mind of a Therapist, a podcast where we interview psychotherapists and helping professionals what they are passionate about in order to provide you with messages of encouragement and hope. The Mind of a Therapist is sponsored by Psychological Counseling Services, PCS, Healing Hearts and Transforming Lives. Please look into our intensive program at pcsintensive.com. I am Dr. Marcus Earle, the Clinical Director of PCS. Each episode will be hosted by me or another PCS therapist. Please enjoy the following discussion. Hello, this is your host, Dr. Marcus Earle, and I'm here, Mind of a Therapist and Dr. Cydney, Germany. Welcome. So how about if you introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Cydney, Germany. I am I'm a resident, a postdoctoral resident. I recently graduated from Northern Arizona University. And I've been at PCS back at PCS for like 6 months, and I'm enjoying my residency. Personally, I enjoy spending time with my family, traveling, just exploring new things, learning, dance, other forms of entertainment. But
yeah, I forgot about the dance part with you. Yeah, that's...
Oh, and I also box,
of course
too.
You
I was
do.
just talking to Bonnie about that. I danced in high school. All through high school I danced. And even before high school, I did some ballet, jazz.
Nice.
Ballroom dance, hip hop.
And so then how does boxing fit into that?
It actually doesn't.
It's an entirely different thing.
Yeah, I got into it because my son was interested in it. And so my partner, Divine, he used to do like MMA and stuff growing up. So he encouraged it. And I was just like, we're at a family-friendly gym. And they encourage like families joining to work out with the kids and stuff. So it's just nice to have that quality time. Yeah.
Family that gets to beat up one another is a very special moment. So what drew you into this field?
Yeah. To start, I knew that I wanted to help people. I knew that I was interested in like just some type of like health service.
Yeah.
But initially I thought it would be dentistry, and I decided that in high school. But I became a dental assistant, recognized I wasn't very interested in that field, just wasn't a good fit for me. Mm-hmm. So I was speaking to my mom about like some of my interests with, just learning about people and it started with like true crime shows and stuff.
That's great.
Yeah, of course it did. She connected me to my current mentor, Dr. John Stapert.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to like interview him about what work he does and recognize like how much you can do in psychology, which like really attracted me because my work isn't always it doesn't have to look the same all the time. Yeah, I can do different things. So anyways, I stayed connected with him through undergrad and stuff, and he really helped just guide me to being a psychologist.
Yeah, that started an enduring professional relationship, didn't it?
Yeah, it was nice. Mm-hmm. And something else I knew I was passionate about was like just representation in whatever field I'm in. So especially psychology, knowing that there's, like I grew up knowing that there was a stigma with mental health, in the Black community. Mm-hmm. And so being the representation in this field and actually like sharing how just normalizing, mental health treatment and getting help is how important it is. That became also important to me.
So that's a topic that I'd love to pick up with you at a later date. And just go dig into that more. And it'd actually be nice to have Dr. Stapert joining that conversation.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I would love that. So we will get that done at some point.
Yeah.
So what are you enjoying now that you're doing it and been doing it for a bit now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what aspects of the work are you enjoying?
Well, it's been important for me to feel connected to my clients. So I love the relationship that we're able to form as therapists with our clients, and encouraging like healing and helping people feel supported and even loved, learning a lot is also something that I've loved while doing this work. So recently, like learning more about internal family systems and doing some work with, with processing trauma in that way. I think to me, I've learned that it's been a helpful way for people to view themselves, like identifying how they've been able to survive for so long and just reforming the relationship that they have with themselves and how they've been functioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by being able to build a relationship, with the client, that's creating a sense of safety, and they get to work through things about their previous relationships and sometimes current relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite nice, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So, you talked about internal family systems. How would you describe the work that you do with people?
So, I mean, generally, I think improving a person's relationship with themselves, being able to identify certain parts of themselves, and
yeah. So that part in you right now that just got a little lost as you're talking.
It's happening again. Okay.
See, these are the moments that I love.
Really?
It's like, wow, I was just saying something and it's gone right now.
Yes.
And I really don't enjoy it when it happens to me. It's super entertaining when it happens to another. So we're just talking about the way you describe your work. And so you're paying more attention. I kind of boxed you up a little bit with the question, just talking about IFS, because I don't think that's all that you do.
Yeah. I feel like IFS has just been like another helpful tool for me to help a person process like trauma and reconnect to themselves.
Right.
But yeah, so just like becoming more connected to themselves in different ways and viewing some of the issues that they've been struggling with in a different way, I find to be most rewarding.
Yeah, and what I would know about you is that you just have a very calming presence, and that's what I've heard. I think most from clients is that to sit with you is a calming experience, and we don't have a lot of that in our lives. Everything's so busy, so to be sitting across from you is just okay. I can calm down a little bit. And in that calming, I think that allows things to come to the surface that when we're busy, we just don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
I would think that would be a really important aspect of what you bring to the table, is creating that type of environment for people.
Yeah. Yeah, the calming, I've heard that a lot, and the compassion.
Yes.
How compassionate I am.
Yeah.
So definitely.
I'm not always getting compassion in my feedback, but
I'll give some compassion to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Since that's your gift, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What are you hoping for yourself professionally?
I hope to continue to learn more, of course, and like working in this practice, I've been able to like collaborate with others and constantly consult. Like it's just so easy to continue to consult with people regularly. But my hope is that I can become like more grounded as a therapist, as a psychologist. For the longest, I feel like I've been like trying to prove myself. just going through grad school and everything, it felt like that's so much of like what's been in my mind as I've been working. So like I want to finally just focus on myself and learning who I am as a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So more settling into you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome. And I actually think that's each of our professional journeys is this ongoing learning process about who I am as I'm sitting across from another. Because it's an educational experience each time. I'm going to learn more about myself as other people are learning about them. And I think that's the thing that not everybody knows about our field. It is a mutual experience.
It is. Yeah.
Like to think about our therapists having it all together. We should probably let that secret out right now. Don't have it all together.
Yeah.
Which for me, helps in the understanding. Is to know where I kind of bumble around in life and mess some things up, is to help me to understand others and the way they're bumbling through life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're in this together. So tell me what your experience has been like being here at PCS.
Well, yeah, going back to just the collaborative environment, I feel like that's like the best way for me to learn as well. So I think I thrive in like a team environment, and something that was at first intimidating, like how many very good therapists that we work with. And something that makes me feel good about my work is just like I feel just as valued on a team of seasoned therapists, so it's been life-changing for me. I've learned a lot about myself, a lot about what I value, why I value certain things. It's like I'm having like a parallel experience with a lot of our clients and in a lot of ways. So it's been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome having you here.
Thank you.
It'd be worth paying attention to how well you fit. So if you're talking about how much you appreciate working with seasoned therapists, you seem to fit in quite well with that group. So it's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Cydney, for joining me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Please press the subscribe button, as well as rating and providing a review of our podcast. This helps others to connect with what you have been hearing. If you have any questions, please contact us at themindofatherapist@gmail.com. These questions will be kept anonymous. I want to thank Eric Price for the wonderful music you hear in this podcast. Additionally, this podcast was created to provide accurate and authoritative information on the subject matter. Although we are interviewing licensed therapists, they are not your therapist. This podcast is not intended to serve as direct medical advice and should not be used as a substitute for direct professional help. It is given with the understanding that neither the host, publisher, guest, or PCS are rendering legal, medical, or clinical professional information. If you need a professional, we encourage you to find one. Visit Psychology Today to find a licensed clinician near you.